More and more people are getting scammed online.
Recently, my grandpa just got scammed out of his whole life savings.
Just last week, I spoke to somebody who invested, really got scammed.
My wife got victimized in an internet fraud.
AI-enabled crimes are up 456% since last year. Email phishing attacks, identity theft, ransomware attacks, financial scams, and deepfake child pornography are all becoming more sophisticated and prevalent. Artificial intelligence has become the tool of choice for online criminals because it is erasing the line between the real and the fake. Google's newly announced video generator is about to flood the internet with AI-created clips that have the look of expensive films.
None of us is real. We're here because someone decided to write a prompt. We all hate him for it.
AI can take this. Artificial intelligence will supercharge online criminal activity and turn it into this deepfake of me saying whatever someone programs my image to say, and it doesn't have to be true.
I've never seen anything move faster in my lifetime than AI. Not the internet, not crypto, not anything else. And I mean, what we're doing is we're measuring this technology in days.
Former federal prosecutor Ari Redbord is the global head of policy at TRM Labs.
AI has removed the human bottleneck from scams, from cybercrime, and from other types of illicit activity.
America's adversaries are said to be using AI to influence U.S. politics and to steal.
We've seen North Korea. They just stole $1.5 billion in one day to use for weapons proliferation and other destabilizing activity.
Every major American adversary is experimenting with AI.
Leah Siskin is an AI expert at the Foundation for Defensive Democracies.
At the start, the outbreak of the war between Ukraine and Russia was Russia creating deepfakes of Ukrainian President Zelensky surrendering.
It's not very hard to tell that this is a deep fake because at times the voice and facial movements seem unnatural. However, online criminals are already working to fix these kinds of imperfections, says cybersecurity expert Neil O'Farrell.
So if you're looking for those as a way to tell the difference between deepfake and real, you're probably setting a trap for yourself because the bad guys know those are the giveaways. So they're working very, very hard on fixing those telltales.
How can you protect yourself from these scammers? O'Farrell says if you receive a call from a friend or family member claiming to be in trouble and requesting money or personal information, you need to ask questions.
Where are you? What jurisdiction are you in? Could I speak to an arresting officer? Could you hold the phone up, turn on the video, and let me see? I want you, like proof of life. Show me that it is you, and you are where you say you are.
Or choose a unique family code word that's not been sent through the internet, and ask a friend or family member to say it.
Dad, I got into some trouble and I need some money. I need you to go buy a $100 Visa gift card and read me the numbers on the back.
Sure. What's the password? Armani?
I'm not continuing this conversation until you give me the code word.
What worries experts is how artificial intelligence learns, and that AI crime is headed toward what's called its mature phase.
So that's when, AI really completely removes the human bottleneck and is essentially doing the scam activity, doing the cyber attacks, in a completely automated way.
Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt recently issued an ominous warning about AI accelerating toward artificial superintelligence.
This foundation is being locked in, and we're not going to stop it. Because remember, the computers are now doing self-improvement. They're learning how to plan, and they don't have to listen to us anymore. And this is the theory that there will be computers that are smarter than the sum of humans.
That means law enforcement and governments will need to utilize AI tools now to fight this crime wave, which experts say could quickly become an epidemic.
Wow. All right. Well, Dale is with us now for more on this subject. I hope it's Dale. Dale, I hope it's you. We didn't come up with a password ahead of time.
You'll have to trust me. I don't have proof of life.
We will trust you. How confident are you that law enforcement can handle this AI crime wave?
In the near term, I'm not confident at all. We just learned this week that OpenAI's one of their models, their ChatGPT models they're experimenting with, refused an instruction to shut down and then sabotaged the shutdown mechanism. So this is what we're dealing with. AI is not only a tool for crime, it's faster than an army of criminals. It's more efficient and it learns. And so when you throw roadblocks in front of it, it problem solves until it can find a way around it. I reached a point in my interviews where I asked experts, is this going to render the internet useless? Because it will be so flooded with deepfakes and fake information and fake scandals. And they said, no, but we're going to have to find a way of verifying information.
In a story, your report had so much information. There was a lot to handle. One line caught my ear quickly, and you moved past it. But how did the North Koreans steal $1.5 billion?
They looted a cryptocurrency exchange. They broke into it. And the experts think they used a phishing email to get a password. But this is a cautionary tale for all of us. If you're not storing your money online, your bank has a presence online. And yes, banks are insured. But none of these financial institutions, I think, are as secure as they used to be because of AI.
All right. We're not trying to scare people. We're trying to bring people awareness of what's going on. How concerned should we be that our enemies are using or could use AI against us?
Well, I would hope we're preparing for it because it levels the playing field for a country, let's say like North Korea, a poor country that can use AI to inflict major damage on us. And I think, in fact, we could reach a point where a major AI attack is viewed as an act of war that might bring a military response. It could do that much damage.
Can this story have a happy ending, so to speak? Can we harness the strength of artificial intelligence without being constantly scammed?
I would hope so. You know, new technology always comes before ethics and law, and we're in the Wild West phase right now, and we need the ethics and law, and we need solutions so that we can trust the internet. But you know, Andrew, when I started this story, I had some skepticism that AI might not be as big as people say it is. Now I think it's in the same club with the inventions of fire, the wheel, gunpowder. It is a major development, and it's going to change the way we live, I think, in a big way, and we're going to have to learn to master it.
And we appreciate you reminding us, be careful with texts we get, emails, phone calls. Keep our guard up. Dale, thank you for your reporting.
Thank you.